speak to him like a saucy lackey, and under that habit, play the knave with him. Do you hear me, Forrester?
Very well. What would you?
I pray. What is it o'clock?
It has to be what time of day. There's no clock on the floor.
Then there is no true lover in the forest. Else sighing every minute and groaning every hour would tempt the lazy foot of time as well as the clock.
Why not the swift foot of time? Is that not the most proper?
By no means, sir. Time travels in divers places with divers places. I'll tell you who time trots withal, who time gallops withal, who he ambles withal, and who he stands still withal.
I prithee, who doth he trot withal?
Mary. He trots hard with a young maid between the contract of her marriage and the day it is solemnized. If the interim be but a 7 nights time space, it is so hard it seems the length of 7 years.
Who ambles time withal?
With a priest who lacks Latin and a rich man who hath not the gout. For one sleeps easily because he cannot study, and the other lives merrily for he feels no pain. Those times amble withal.
Who gallops time withal?
With a feet to the gallows, for though he go as soft as foot can fall, he sees himself too soon there.
Who stays it still withal?
With lawyers on vacation, for they sleep between term and perceive not how time moves.
Where dwell you, you?
Here, in the skirts of the forest, like fringe upon petticoat.
Are you a native of this place?
As the coney that you see dwell where she is kindled.
Your accent is something finer than you could purchase in so far removed a dwelling.
Oh, I have been told so by many. But indeed, an old religious uncle of mine taught me to speak. One who was in his youth an inland man, who knew courtship too well, for there he fell in love. Oh, I've heard him read many lectures against it. And I thank God that I am not a woman, to be touched by so many giddy offenses, as he generally taxed their whole sex withal.
Can you remember any of the principal evils he's laid in the charge of women?
There were none principal. They were all like one another as halfpence are, each one seeming monstrous till its fellow fault came to match it.
I prithee, would you count some of them?
Oh, I will not cast my physic but on those that are sick. There is a young man who haunts the forest. He abuses our young plants by carving Rosalind on their barks, hangs odes upon hawthorns and elegies on brambles, all forsooth deifying the name of Rosalind. If I could meet that fancy monger, I would give him some good counsel, for he seems to have the quotidian of love upon him.
I am he that is so love Shakespeare. I pray you, tell me your evidence.
There are none of my uncle's marks upon you. He taught me to know a man in love, in which page of rushes I am sure you are not prisoner.
What were his marks?
A lean cheek, which you have not, a blue eye and sunken, which you have not, an unquestionable spirit, which you have not, a beard neglected, which you have not. But I pardon you for that, for then your hose should be unguarded, your sleeve unbuttoned, your shoe untied, and everything about you demonstrating a careless desolation. But you are no such man. You are rather point device in your accoutrements of loving yourself than seeming the lover of any other.
I would I could make me believe I love.
Me believe it. You may as soon make her that your love believe it, which I warrant she is after to do than to confess she does. That is one of the points in which women still give lie to their consciences. But in good sooth, are you he that hangs the verses on the trees wherein Rosalind is so admired?
I swear to thee, youth, by white hands of Rosalind, I am that he, that unfortunate he.
But are you so much in love as your rhymes speak?
Neither rhyme nor reason can express how much.
Love is merely a madness, and deserves a dark house and whip as madmen do. And the reason why it's not so cured and punished is because the lunacy is so ordinary that even the whippers are in love. Yet, I profess curing it by counsel.
Did you ever cure any so?
Yes, one, and in this manner. He was to imagine me, his love, his mistress, and I set him every day to woo me. At which time would I be but a moonish youth, grieve be effeminate, changeable, longing and liking, shallow, apish, inconstant, full of tears, full of smiles. For every passion something, and for no one passion truly anything, as men and women are for the most part cattle of this color, would now like him, now loathe him, now entertain him, and forswear him, and weep for him, then spit at him. And I drave my suitor from his mad humor of love into a little humor of madness, to forswear the full stream of the world, live in a nook merely monastic. And thus I cured him, at which time would I, in this way I, would take it upon myself to clean your liver as clean as sound sheep's heart, and there shall not be one spot of love. I would cure you, if you would but call me Rosalind, and come to my coat every day and woo me.
My faith and my love I will. Tell me where it is.
Come with me to it and I'll show it to you. And by the way, you must tell me where in the forest you live. Will you go?
With all my heart, good youth.
Nay, you must call me Rosalind.
Rosalind.